So I really wanted to talk about this whole Kanye West Donald Trump thing, and I want to say this. First of all, I am not a Donald Trump supporter. However, some of the celebrities that are attacking Kanye West right now is probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Now, I understand that with celebrities, and personally I don't really give a shit, right? But my issue really with this entire thing is, who really gives a crap if Kanye West likes Donald Trump? I just seen an article from the Rolling Stone, and they were turning around saying that Kanye West liking Donald Trump is a major threat. He moves the culture. First of all, that statement is completely and utterly ridiculous. If Kanye West wants to support Donald Trump, he has the right to do that. And I've seen some of these celebrities saying, oh my god, what a scumbag, what a terrible person, how could he? At the end of the day, that's his opinion. You know, the very thing Kanye West could say about some of these guys is exactly the same thing. And that's the problem with some of these celebrities. And that's you know what? Listen, with Kanye West, I'm a fan of his music. As a person, he's kind of half and half on me. You know, yeah, some of the stuff he does is completely ridiculous. But at the same time, and you have to bear in mind, some of these celebrities, and not all of them, but some of them, I think, are calling out Kanye West because they want to be better than Kanye West. It's kind of some type of cheap tactic to try and leapfrog over Kanye and try and do all this type of shit. That's what this all boils down to, ladies and gentlemen. One of the people was John Legend. So, this is what he wrote. He said, hey, it's John Legend. I hope you reconsider aligning yourself with Trump. You're way too powerful and influential to endorse who he is and what he stands for. As you know, what you say really means something to your fans. They are loyal and they have respect for your opinion. So many people who love and feel so betrayed right now because they know the harm of Trump's policies cause, especially the people of color. Don't let this be a part of your legacy. You're the greatest artist of our generation. And Kanye West wrote back and said, I love you, John, and appreciate your thoughts. You bringing up my fans or my legacy is a tactic based on fear use of to manipulate my free thought. Which, in this instance, I agree with Kanye West. This really is something to scare him. And if Kanye, listen, I'll say this, I'm not a Donald Trump supporter by any stretch of the imagination. But if somebody honestly has the right to support him, they have the right. You can't just turn around and say to people, you can't believe on that because we all believe that. Not everyone believes what all these celebrities believe. Not everyone believes what John Legend believes. Like, I seen one artist, and I haven't even heard of him, and he said, oh, I hate Kanye West, he's a scumbag, he's this, he's that. I'm like, who are you? Like, there's some of these people that are ridiculing him, and the fact remains, ladies and gentlemen, is that Kanye has the right to say it's free speech. He has the right. If he wants to support him, he has the right to. Some of this stuff is just completely ridiculous. Like, I seen some of these people, like, posting articles saying, Kanye West liking Donald Trump is a threat to our society. Like, how? Listen, not everyone is gonna follow what an artist says. You understand what I mean? Not everyone. You know, like, for example, I like his music, right? But I'm not gonna buy any Yeezys. I don't really see the point in the shoe, to be honest. I wouldn't pay that amount for... Personally, I'm a Converse guy myself, okay? But I'm not going to buy any of these Yeezys, okay? I'm not going to follow everything that artists say. You understand what I mean? The same... I remember when... Like, on an opposite spectrum, you gotta look at what Eminem did. You know, Eminem went after this whole thing, and it didn't work out. And the reason why it didn't work out is because... you have to respect other people's opinions. That's what we're losing in today's society. We are losing what people truly feel, and people should have the right to express that. If people honestly want to support Trump, they have their opinion. Now, in my opinion, like I previously said, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. I think he's completely ridiculous. However, I have to say, Kanye is in the right. If he wants to do what he's got to do, he has the right to do so. He has the right to do so. And I don't get some of these celebrities that are literally going out of their way to attacking other celebrities. Like, that's the problem with some of these celebrities today. It's a gang mentality. Like, it's something that people don't really talk about. It's a gang mentality. You have to believe what you have to believe. If you want to be famous, you have to believe in this. You have to believe in that. Like, whatever happened to an artist or a director or an actor being who they are? Like, what's the problem? And that's why some of the media that we have in today is complete and utter garbage, because people can't truly express themselves on the left or the right. They can't express. And the problem is that we have two extremes on an opposite, extreme left and extreme right, trying to sound off everyone when there's clearly people that are sensible in the middle that are on two sides, and they are sensible and they honestly want to have a genuine discussion about it. That's the problem. That's the problem of the world that we live in today. No one's talking about stuff. Everyone's just trying to throw out counterpoint after counterpoint after counterpoint rather than finding a resolution. That's the problem that we live in today's society. Nobody honestly has a resolution. And it goes for the UK as well. There's no resolution there. Where I live in Northern Ireland, there ain't no resolution. Because everyone's too busy. What they believe, they sit on their chair and they believe, I am this person. I am who I say I am. You gotta follow me or otherwise. Why? One of the benefits of being a human being is to express yourself as you feel, as you thought. And, you know, and the fact that this is happening in a Western society goes to show you the state of mind that we are in 2018. That goes to show you. It seems John Legend can believe in his opinions. Absolutely. If he wants to rebuttal Kanye West, absolutely. But don't use a fearman tactic against Kanye and say, just to let you know, this might hurt your legacy there, and, if you're gonna release an album, like, it's pretty much what he's saying, like, if you're not with this, you're against this. You know, I thought being an artist was separate from this whole kind of, like, that's the problem that we're living in today. Like, Far Cry 5 is a perfect example. Everyone thought that Far Cry 5 was going to be, oh, we're going to be getting the anti-Trump people. And it turns out it wasn't the case. And then these people were saying, oh my god, they should have went harder on Donald Trump. Like, I was watching one review where they were like, well, we're doing a mission for this conservative. Like, this is crazy. You're like, what? Like, but it's an exaggeration. Like, some people are even doing this shit with video games. Like, even video games, people are trying to push their agendas forward, and video games is a soul art. It's one of the things that I like about video games in general is that they can actually separate the two. They can joke about both sides. Grand Theft Auto, I know I always bring it up, but that's a perfect example. They take the piss out of liberals, and they take the piss out of conservatives. Everyone gets it. But sadly, we're in a society where if you have an opinion, that's completely wrong. And I believe, truly, that is the way things are going to be going now. Where if you disagree with something, oh, I'm sorry, but what? I'm sorry, you have a different form of opinion? It's ridiculous. That's absurd. Like that's the thing. Like, even in professional wrestling, in music, in gaming, in television, like, if somebody comes up with a different opinion, it's like these people are so entitled, where if they see another perspective of a subject, they're like, how can you say that? Like, that's the problem. And if we go down this route, we are just as bad as each other. We're just as bad as people that would, in certain countries, that say, you can't do this, you can't do that. Rebuttal, yes. Debate, yes, that's completely fine. But don't just fearmonger and use tactics against someone because they believe in something. Because the moment we do that is the moment that civilization dies. Guys, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Just really wanted to get my thoughts out on this. A lot of you kind of liked the non-wrestling topics and stuff, and you just kind of like this type of format where it's not edited. especially if I'm doing kind of some of these rants and stuff like that. So I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to, it's up to yourself. Subscribe or like the video. It's up to yourselves. And if you want to have a discussion below, it's up to yourselves as well. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.